Welcome to the Evora effect. I'm so excited to be sharing my minimal makeup routine. Makeup is what you choose it to be, and it's so personal, whether you wear it all day, whether you wear it sometimes, whether you wear it just now and again. Only you get to define that. I don't want to focus on any brands in particular because not everyone can afford certain brands, and sometimes I buy drugstore, sometimes I buy more expensive products. Focus to be on the talk and getting to know me. I have washed my face and I've done some eye patches, and honestly my eye bags look much brighter and more shinier, so I'm happy about that. I feel like I have struggled with eye bags, and it's been one of my insecurities growing up because I always had deep setting eye bags, and sometimes people would say certain comments like, have you slept? I have damn slept my 8 hours, but it's been really challenging for me. I feel we all have our insecurities, and most of them do originate from childhood. This is honestly normal. I feel like everybody on the planet has some sort of insecurity. Sometimes insecurities, they get better, sometimes they stick. But I don't want to waste my whole life hating a part of my body that is just being. So I've got my moisturizer. I always remember my neck, and I've rubbed it in. It's glowing. The reason I chose the Evora effect as my name for my new YouTube channel is because Evora is my last name, Elera is my first name, Elera Evora. So therefore I thought, I love the moon, I love stars, I love everything in the sky, to be honest. This would be perfect as it adds to who I am and the effect that I have on people. I don't really know when I'm doing my makeup routine if you've got to let your moisturizer and your primer set and wait, because I put it on just after. So let me know in the comments if you have any tips, because you guys are going to be teaching me. So whilst I let it set the primer, I can answer that I live in London. I'm 23 years old. I'm starting out my YouTube journey. I'm very new to YouTube. I'm excited, but also it's a damn lot to do. But honestly, I'm enjoying it, and it's teaching me so much about myself. But the road is not easy when you start out. So I'll start with my concealer. I believe less is more because I like a very minimal look. When I first started out makeup, when I was around 17 to 18 and onwards, around like 19, 20, I would do really heavy makeup. And now I've completely changed into minimal makeup. I used to wear these really dramatic eyelashes, and things have really changed for me. I feel more comfortable with putting less. But of course, I always advocate that people put whatever they like. If putting really dramatic and heavy makeup makes you happy and makes you feel empowered and beautiful and good, then that's amazing. And if you like more minimal makeup and bare-faced makeup, then that's okay. There's no judgment ever on this channel. So as I put the concealer, like a really tiny puffy sponge, so it's like a little bean. So I look up when I do this. Looks like I'm looking up to the sky. Maybe I found an alien floating on a little rock up here. I bring it over and then I bring it up. A really concealing look. I literally don't use foundation anymore. I don't know when the last time I did. It's literally just concealer. Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but sometimes I get that because I put something on my eyebrows. It's so frustrating though, isn't it, when you want to go out some and your makeup doesn't turn out how you want it to. Honestly, okay, what is this? But honestly, I feel like the times when things don't work out, or the times when things go a bit wrong, kind of embrace the chaos, to be honest. Even the times when I don't feel like doing makeup, I just go natural. But that's actually difficult. Beautiful faces, but we don't always go natural, and it's so difficult. But sometimes when you're so used to makeup and, you know, it kind of exaggerates features, or it just highlights how beautiful you are and just touches up here and there on a few insecurities, I think sometimes I can become reliant on that. And then the times when I do go out, I can feel less beautiful with no makeup on. But I think it's so important because no matter what society tells me, I'm beautiful. Like, whatever my insecurities are, or whether it's not conventional to society, like, I am me and I am enough. And I don't want to waste my whole life, you know, hating on certain parts of me, because this body keeps me alive and this face does. And I don't want to do that. I do remember some funny moments though, when I was really young and I didn't like match certain colours and like a big white thing or really weird. Honestly, those times were so funny because you're just starting out on makeup. So I just brushed my eyebrows. The product that I actually wanted to use has run out, unfortunately. So once I get it again. But I love to do fluffy brows. I don't actually do my brows at all. I literally just take out the underneath bit with just like, you know, the Dermaplan razors, and then I just do that. I haven't really done my eyebrows. I remember taking them to, you know, eyebrow ladies, and the horror stories that would happen there. They would take out too much of my hair and I'll be left with nothing. So I just stopped going. My trust issues. Sitting in the seat, trusting the lady, her talking to you, yeah, how was your day, how was school, and then going and get my eyebrows done. Honestly, I feel like we are so lucky though to have makeup. Some people don't have it in the world, and it's also so important that we are grateful for all we have. What's an epic makeup fail that you guys have had? I would love to know in the comments, because honestly I know we're not here in this alone. Oh my gosh, okay, I just have enough setting powder. I was gonna say everything's running out, but this is realistically how most of our products go. They break, they get dirty, it's normal. I don't want to show a polished version that is not me. So I dab a little bit on the corner, on the triangle, going upwards. And then I put it underneath. I dab it like that. For a little bit as well when it's there. Like so. There's times when I've literally gone out the house and forgot that I had setting powder on. It's so embarrassing, but also so funny. I just model it when I'm out as well. A bit of black eye pencil to just go over. I may have to do another video of my eyebrows, because my eyebrows, when they're up, they are strong, they are amazing. So I just brush it to fill in the gaps like that. I used to use brown, you know, pomade and stuff, but not anymore, because black, if I put it subtly, it's honestly fine. I really don't like too much on there. So next I would do like a little bit of, totally forgot as well. I do concealer under, just under there, to give it a little bit more of an arch. My minimal look for everything, not just for every day. This is my minimal look, the same routine I do for going out, wherever it is. So I'm gonna come extra close, up and personal. I got bullied in school, and it was really difficult for me to get used to my face, because for so long, you know, silly boys at school would say things that would affect me. I also don't think I look like anybody that I know. So I have done that. Then I just get this and just blend it in like so. There's just something about getting ready and then like maybe putting on your music in the background. It's so important though to, I feel like, to connect to you in the mirror, which is you, and just, you know, have a little conversation with yourself. Encourage yourself. Like I always say to myself how well I'm doing in life. And even when my makeup doesn't go right, or I am focusing, like hyper focusing on a certain insecurity of mine, or just going through a really down self, and tell myself how well I'm doing, because I deserve it. I've already had enough like criticism in my life. I deserve all the love, and you guys deserve it too. Manifesting one day that I have a Vogue makeup tutorial. Very minimal, but it's coming together. I don't know what I'm going to do for the eyeshadow, but let's give you guys some sparkles to blind you on the camera. Oh my gosh. I don't even have an eyeshadow brush. Everything's dropping. But this is normal. It's the makeup talking. So I'm going to put some pink here. So this is a really good palette, but I will put it down in the description. And then there's actually no technique. My ADHD won't let me learn how to do makeup because I can't focus for that long. So I just put it in the crevices. I don't contour as much as I used to. I used to contour here and here. But then I also thought, and my nose especially, but I also thought to myself, why am I doing that? Because I want it to be snatched, of course, and that's okay. But it's also okay to have your normal size nose, which isn't my nose is not the slimmest, but it's also okay. And I feel like once I stopped doing that, I started feeling more comfortable on my face. You've literally just got to experiment with what works best for you and what you're actually okay putting on, and doing the full glam and doing the minimal look, letting your skin also breathe, looking after it, doing it for the right reasons. That's what I would say. So I have this amazing brush. I've had this for years, to be honest. I do wash it, but I probably should get a couple new ones. But it has an angle, and this is perfect for when I just blend that in. As you can see, it's a bit more evident what happened. No one is saying anything. Oh, got some makeup here as well on my hair. Then I will do my blush, which is my favourite part. Sometimes I put too much. The look is to go for Sabrina Carpenter, but my blush, when I do it too much, it just doesn't go too well. So I like just a few touches just on there. You can obviously see, you can see which one is best for your face shape or which one you actually like to do. I honestly just look at myself and think how beautiful and strong I am for overcoming everything in my life. And I'm still shining more than just the eyeshadow, shining through life. It's so important to talk to yourself with so much kindness and always give yourself a self-hug. Alright, so we've nearly done here. My last step, I'm just going to put on some lip scrub, which is amazing to eat after. It literally just all falls off. But my lips get really dry easily. No, it's not part of the look. Well, you skip the video. So my favourite bit of the whole thing is to highlight with some mascara. I'll be looking like that because I'm also looking at a mirror behind, stacked on loads of books. Flick it up. I have no technique at what I'm doing. I always do the open mouth like... I always get it smudged on my eyeshadow. I never know how to do it at a steady pace. I do it quite steady, but my hand always moves. I think this is quite relatable for all of us. I used to wear like false eyelashes, or I used to have eyelash extensions. I never really knew my eyelashes were this big, and would when I used to do eyelash extensions, I never knew how long my eyelashes were, but they're actually pretty decent. I'm proud of them. There's quite, can you see there's one long one? She's really long compared to the rest of them. You guys have seen all my up close faces, like my focus face as well. It's so funny. Use my curler. I go like this, and then I lift up. Reminds me of Final Destination when they have the person doing the eye surgery to like, so she doesn't have glasses anymore, and this is literally reminds me of that. I've done this on like buses and trains, and then I always imagine like the train stopping, jerking, and then boop. Wow, that is really pretty. Now we do the other eye. There's just something about being a girl that's so nice and just lovely. There's not a woman that I look outside and I don't see that's beautiful. We define beauty in certain ways where people would fit into categories. This, you know, so with this eye, seems to get more mascara, whilst this, not so much. I'll talk about some of my interests, what I do in my spare time. I love adventure, I love fun, I love adrenaline. My 24th birthday, which is coming up very soon, I'm going to gift myself a ticket for the plane. I really can't wait. I just want to do it. You know when they say 5, 4, I would have really jumped. Out there and just see the views and feel like a bird falling down. Be very grounding when I land. Just curled up the last few. And then I'll... Sometimes I feel like I can never get the... Yeah, there you go. I'll just do this. It's basically a natural sugar scrub, so I can eat it. Last thing, as all of you guys know, is probably setting spray. Ooh! I hate when it does that. Ooh! Okay, then I'll fan it. Add a lipstick of my choice. Sometimes it can be just lip gloss. And I'm literally done. Simple, easy makeup tutorial. I look very glowy, I look very shiny. I'm gonna probably take some photos after and film myself. Oh, wow. I think the key takeaways for me after this video is that makeup is personal and it's about what you like to wear. It's something that society pushes rather than, you know, what we like, where we sometimes feel like we have to do it because people have said something or we have an insecurity. I feel like the way that we empower this is by doing it for us and on our terms, and not so much hiding but embracing. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. I really enjoyed it and being very open and showing you what I'm like behind the presenting videos. Please follow, like and subscribe. Show my channel some love and I'd really appreciate it. See you in the next one.